Hey, everybody, there's another episode of Dr. J, Kamal, and Spike streaming live, talking stocks, streaming live from parts unknown. Oh, from Long
The
Island, New
Long
York.
Island.
Professor Spike is cueing me.
Yeah, it's the
Okay,
longest island.
the longest island. It is pretty long,
Yes.
especially if you count Brooklyn.
It's
Brooklyn and Queens, yeah.
Yeah,
Brooklyn and Queens is part of Long Island.
yeah,
Right.
Brooklyn. I mean, it's all one landmass. From
Correct.
yeah,
How many other, except for Australia, how many other islands show up on the map so prominently?
right.
Correct.
Well, there must be others, but this is
Yeah.
one of the longest ones. It's appropriately named Long Island. It's 109 indubitably. Indubitably says it's 109 on his back porch in Dallas. Wow.
Yes,
Uh,
it's steamy.
How is it in West Virginia? 79 degrees. It's like New York.
Yeah.
Today was about that, but it was very
Yeah,
humid.
it's very wet.
We're going to dedicate today's show, I think, to BioDrek and also Bitcoin. We haven't really done much with BioDrek lately. We've been talking big stocks, Amazon, Apple, all the money making stocks. Let's talk about the cheap Drek that we lose money on.
Yeah, right. My IBB has been languishing forever.
Well, we'll even give Andrew a shot at looking at Tandem.
Okay.
But of course, what's in the news? What's having more and more amazing days? Microsoft, Tesla. Microsoft on, I don't know what news, AI, whatever it is. Who knows?
Yeah, whenever Tesla goes up, it makes Kathy look smart.
Tesla's going to report soon, right? They didn't report yet, did they? Yeah, they're going to report soon. We'll see how many autos they sold. I mean, they're clearly leading the EV race, but I don't know what that means. I looked on the internet. I was thinking of an EV crossover. There's 20 different ones to choose from. 20. So there's plenty of competition, and Rivian has got the best write-up. Rivian is,
Huh?
yeah, they like Rivian, at least for various reasons. It's
That
not.
one's been taking a roller coaster ride.
It's not cheap. It's like 79,000, I think I saw. Rivian. And I don't like the looks of it. I'm not a square.
What about our old favorite? What about our old favorite Lucid?
Lucid, yeah, Lucid has one, don't they? I'm not sure.
They do. I haven't seen many on the market. I mean, on the road.
Yeah, we gotta look at Tandem again.
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah. So today is BioDrek. Let's get started. We could get started with Bitcoin and then switch over.
Oh, we can start with Tandem since we're talking about it,
Yeah, sure. We'll do.
and then work our way into.
We should do Tandem. And Apellis, which I bought at the close, and a bunch of stuff. Athx, an old favorite. You want CVM?
CVM, an old non-favorite.
Yeah.
I sold it around like 10 or so. CVM.
You did good. Good on you.
I,
Long ago.
I didn't lose any money on it because I backed up the news with puts, so I cashed my puts.
Gotcha. Oh, nice.
So I did not lose, but I did not make. Just about came even on that whole proposition. Let's get to it.
Yeah. I mean, Andrew's talking about Tandem on an uptrend and an FDA approval. That's all good stuff. And Kamal was talking about Tandem just recently.
Right.
Yes, we did look at the chart. Andrew pointed out that it had turned around.
We didn't
S&P.
give it stock of the week status at any point.
No, we could do stock of the week. I'm going to give it to Apellis. I'll tell you right now.
Okay, there you go.
That's my stock of the week. I just bought it at the close, and I think I think I'm going to make money on it. You can never be sure, but I do. It's a 50% at least haircut that it took, and I think it's time to nibble. S&P 500 up another 0.75% today. The Dow up 1%, and Nasdaq 0.75%, and Russell the big winner, right?
Yeah, you must be very happy with your IWM.
I wish I'd bought more. I mind bet buying more, but let's take a look at IWM.
Okay. Start with that.
Before we do Bitcoin. Wow, it's 200 is the magic resistance.
Yeah, well, for a long time it was at 210.
Well, maybe 199, 200. I don't remember.
Right. No, that's right. 200 is the other level.
Let's see the high. The recent high was 196. Oh, I'm at the 1 minute. Why do I keep doing that? 1 minute. I don't want to do 1 minute. Why is it only giving me a choice of 4 hours?
Because you have to. I think you should do the period first. So go to 1 year first on the bottom, and then you can. There you go. Or even
Now,
6 months.
yeah, that worked. That worked. So this is the high I'm talking about. 199.26. It's got to take that out. It's got to take that out. Close above 200, and gee, then we're going to be firing on all cylinders in all markets. The Dow has been doing really well, and lately I think it made 20% up from the lows, right? The Dow. So I want that close above 200. Okay, that's all I can say. I want that close. Let's just end it there.
Yeah, that's stock price gods.
I will double my position on IWM with a close above 200. Looking for 240 plus.
Wow.
All-time highs.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because the IWM is the last to move, right? It's been the laggard.
Well, it's the broader market.
Yeah.
More of those little guys have to be convinced that this is for real.
Bitcoin. Okay, there we have it. There we have it. I didn't remember this, Kamal. This chart, I drew the range the last time, and I said it's resistance. If it closes out of that range, it'll be great support. But right now, it's still resistance. So resistance is right about here at 31,423. And it's been a very tight trading range. The low is like 29,735. So look, what is that? Not even 2,000, right? Less than 2,000 for Bitcoin for the last looks like about month.
Yes.
Right?
And you're right at the bottom of that range. So if it bounces, then you're in good shape.
Yeah, I really am anxious to see it close above the line I drew on the top. Then I'll feel much better. Because right now, truthfully, it could go either way. And it's banging on the door of support. The lower end of the range. What I don't want to see is a close below that tomorrow. I'll have to lighten up. I will lighten up. I don't care.
Right.
If it closes below, I'm lightening up. Because it has the potential on a sell-off to go down to 25,000. I don't want that. All my profits on Mara and HUT, MicroStrategy will go poof. So I don't want to see it go poof. I'll take some off the table. And it could close tomorrow below that support. Look at it. Look where it closed today. Very scary. But it's touched this area 3 or 4 times in the last month, and it's held.
Yeah, tomorrow is a critical day for this.
Yeah, I'd like to see it at least get away from the bottom of the range. At least have a green day tomorrow, green candle. It's kind of scary right now where it is. I could look at Mara, see what it's done, how much it's given back. There's 2,000 points down on $2,000 down on Bitcoin. What did Mara give back?
Mara's still actually. Right, Mary's giving a gift back, isn't it?
It gave back from close to 20 to 1681. That's 15,
it was bound to happen.
15%, right?
It's something, and it's right at the spot where it started turning parabolic.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, not really. It started going parabolic down here.
I'm counting. It is a point of inflection there, so I see it.
At 1170.
There's a point of inflection right where the line is also.
Yeah. Mara. I mean, it did have usually when they have those parabolic moves, they give back. It's just about below that trend line. Bitcoin is banging on the door of trouble. Mara is banging on the door of trouble. If it gives back a substantial amount, I think that you're looking at this level, the low of the day, 1395, the low of the day, right here. That could go back to like $14. Another 15% down. So, I'm going to
watch out.
I'm planning on a more further weakness. I will give back. I will take off the table, maybe 50% of all my Bitcoin. Why not? Bank a little, right? I have big gains. Why not take some before they disappear? I'm talking to myself.
Now, coin is not really doing the same thing. Coin is doing something somewhat different.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it might be worth looking at just for comparison purposes.
Well, Coin had some good news with the legal battles of Ripple. So
Coin, for instance, it's not really giving it all back. It's sort of just
it's not. Coin looks much better.
It's like it's finding that support. It might be finding that support. We don't know.
Yeah, Coin is. It made that big green candle on news last week about Ripple, the Ripple coin.
Right, that Ripple's not a security.
Not a security, right. So that's that. And Sava, I bought at 22.20. I'm losing.
Yeah, Sava has been a bit of a disappointment. It just some people are still wondering whether or not this thing's gonna be the cure that we're looking for.
Well, when I bought it at $22, I saw that we were right above support, and that's where we are now, right at support. Yeah. A break of this level, I'll just take my loss.
Oh, you'll bail?
Yeah. What do I have to be in it for?
Right. Well, sentimentality. It made you money in the past.
I'm not going to sit with it if it. I pay 22. What am I going to hold it for? 15. A break.
Yeah.
A break.
I wish I was thinking that way when I bought it in the 70s.
A break of this level would. Let's see. Let's put it at the interval 3 weekly. Right. A break of this level would imply a retest of this low. At about 21.40. What am I talking about?
No, lower.
I don't know. I cannot see much.
It's a little crowded.
It's at 21.29 now, right?
Yes.
So where is that low? That low is at
Holy shit! I mean, no.
$13,
Holy
$13
shenanigans!
and six.
$13. Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, you got to figure it could retest the lows. So I'm going to be very cautious and get out with a small loss if need be. Hopefully not. Hopefully it reverses here. But I can't afford to sit with it.
Yeah, well, I mean, like you're right. I mean, I guess you were asking what reason to stick around, and it would be fundamentals versus technicals.
Well,
But
yeah,
you're right.
I mean,
Across of that line, the technicals going to say to bail.
yeah, the fundamentals look good, but I'm not going to sit with
I mean,
it.
people on stock twists have been going back and forth on this.
I refuse to be a bag holder unless sometimes you get caught with a bad news and you're stuck in biodrec. You lose half overnight like Apellis.
Right.
But that's not the case with Sava. It's going to be if it goes below the line that I drew, it'll probably be a slow drip down to retest the all-time low. So who needs it? It's going to
I
take.
understand.
Eventually, it could be a huge winner, though. So that's the upside. It's probably better than the Biogen Eastside drug that they just passed.
Right.
I'm sure it is better, and it's certainly safer. Nevertheless, I don't want to own it.
Right.
If it goes below the line. This is a Dr. Mika special. The eye doctor that comes often, you know. He gave us this one at 35, way back, right around here. Maybe around here. Probably around here in the 30s. And it took a tremendous move up to over 90. And look at it. Look, I bought it today at $40.19. After hours, I'm making 7 pennies, if you count the after hours. But you know, when you see a candle like this is weekly, right?
Are you still weekly? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's still weekly.
I want to go to the daily. You have several candles to equal the weekly. Well, 2. Precisely, right?
Wow.
It looked even scarier in the weekly. But notice how it broke the recent lows. It broke the recent lows. This is very bad chart right now. Dr. J said, I'm defying the chart.
So the reason you're buying
Rolling
is
the dice, Dr.
gonna
J.
stop shorting. They're gonna.
I think there's a number of reasons. One, I think they're a takeout candidate, like all the other biodrecs. They have a drug that nobody else has for wet macular degeneration, and the company defended the drug today, saying that these safety issues were brought up by the company and nothing new, just a short attack. So those are the 3 reasons. You know, you get these short attacks. Sometimes it's a huge buying opportunity. This one, I forget the name of it. It begins with an S. The once a month injection, the only thing on the market that works for wet macular degeneration, AMD. So it's worth a gamble. I thought it was worth a gamble. Of course, my opinion's our opinion, strictly our own. Never is it investment advice. Do what you want. Do your own due diligence. Check with the wife, the dog, the advisor, all those people. And don't forget to subscribe and tell your friends about us. Do that now before you forget. We'll pause here while everybody hits the bell. You know the bell?
Wait for the warnings.
Hit the bell. I'm wearing my Dr. J shirt today. I should show the website again. No, I won't. But I'm in love with my Dr. J
Good
shirt.
on you.
I ordered 3 more. You guys are extra large. I'll treat you to Dr. J shirt.
I haven't seen extra large for 30
You're
pounds.
extra large. Both
Oh
of you,
yeah,
right?
the screen makes you look fatter.
You're not extra large.
I use X large. Yes,
What are you, large?
X large.
Yeah, I'm a double X.
Double X?
That's what
Well, the
I am.
largest, whatever the largest state size there is. I get medium. So, what else did I want to look at? CRISPR?
Well,
Tandem.
you
You said.
had a couple of things on your list.
I forget.
We'll
I
go
forget.
through it.
I forget. I forget the list. I write the list.
Well, you had athx, and I put in CVM, the oldies but goodies.
Tandem
And
is
tandem,
rallying.
we were talking about all day.
Tandem is rallying. I pointed out if it gets above this candle, it might interest me, and it has closed above that candle. So I think it's beginning to interest me. Let's draw that area in. This little peak right here, it's just closed above it. I think that's pretty good indication. I think you want another green candle tomorrow. Confirmation. And then you got the target up here of 40 bucks. And then if it breaks 40, it could really fly. But the real strong level before the gap down, the highest it's been after the gap down, looks like $47 in that vicinity. And to close the gap would be 51.34. 51.34 to close the gap. And then Andrew could take a sigh he can exhale at that point. And so can Kamal. And so can you have it too, Spike?
I bought it when you guys were talking about it last week.
Everybody has tandem except me. Maybe I should join the club. All right. I feel like buying it now. You're getting me jealous. Everyone owns it.
Yeah, right. FOMO. Is it FOMO supposed to be the enemy?
All right. So tandem is a buy. You heard it here. Tandem is a buy. I don't know why, but tandem is a buy. Andrew will tell you why. They have a new pump, new digital whatever, new insulin pump, right?
Skyline requested NVTA.
What symbol?
NVTA. The name of the company is nvta.
NVTN?
NVTA, as in Apple.
I want to look at Apple.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. I know that. That's why I said that. So this is the one that Skyline's interested in.
It's interesting.
And I don't have anything else in terms of like what this company does or anything. It's just a look see if the fundamentals are saying anything.
Oh, it's got a really well tested support level at a buck.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't want to be there to retest it. Not if you're buying it at $1.34. It's got a series of lower highs, so you want to see some of them reversed. Say this one right here. You want to see that one reversed. You want to take this one out right here at about $1.48. And then you're hoping to take this one out. I gotta click this. at about $1.67. So you got some targets. Looks pretty good. It's not overbought, but it's closer to being overbought. What else? I don't
Well, why
know.
don't you look at Apple like you want to?
It looks okay. It had a nice move beginning last week from $1.02 or $1.03. Let's see where it started. Where did it start this move? Lower today was 107. So it's made a nice move in 7 trading days. I guess it was last Monday, probably, right? Or the Friday before it, I'm not sure. But it made a really nice move off the bottom. Now it's testing resistance, breaks resistance, it could go. I mean, I don't know the fundamentals of the company. Anybody know the fundamentals?
No, it's genetics. I don't know what they're looking for.
This is strictly a request stock, folks. One we were
Yeah.
unprepared, not prepared to talk about in terms of fundamentals. Certainly, technicals look okay, but of course, a retest. You don't want to see a retest of that dollar level because that would imply like a 30% move down. So while the dollar is solid support, we don't want to test it. It's been tested enough. I can't give it my blessings, but I can't say no to this one.
Right. Yeah, it's not much of a story at this point.
Yeah.
Maybe if the fundamentals are compelling.
CVM and athx, right?
Well, you had athx on your list, so we could start with that one.
It looks a little bit like the other one.
It does, doesn't it?
Ay.
Yeah, I know, right?
And the volume is anemic. There's nothing going on.
Yeah.
Is there any reason this was on your list, Dr. J?
Because I have a feeling come the end of the year that something's going to happen with this one. But the thing is, when to buy it. When to buy it.
According to this chart, it doesn't really matter.
It's in such a narrow trading range, 81 to under $1, right? Or around $1. This was a recent high at 93 cents. Trading in a 12-cent range for 3-4 weeks. And also, if you trade too long below $1, you run into NASDAQ compliance issues. What are they going to do? Another 25 to 1 reverse?
Exactly right. What can they do?
Yeah. I mean, timing is everything. This one may have a tremendous move up based on good data at the end of the year. But again, timing is everything. When do you put your feet in the water on this one? We've been, if it goes below this support line, it could drop down 50 cents again. I think that was the low of the year. So it's tricky. Athx, I like the fund. There's a story where I still like the fundamentals, but I don't like. I don't hate the chart, but I don't love it. It's the danger, written all over it. Below breaks that $80 support level. I don't know where it's going. So there's danger. What else did I want to look at? Apple?
Oh, yeah, you have to do Apple.
CVM.
Well, CVM was just only because they were in the news today because they decided to do another offering.
Another offering.
So it looked like you were finally getting something going, and then they said, "Oh well, we got finally getting something going. Let's go for an offering."
I was happy to get out even on this one, and I'm not getting back in personally based on lack of faith that anything good is going to happen.
They had some good news, but it was mixed, and it was mixed in with a lot of bad news.
The low is $1.88 around there,
Yep.
and now it's trading at 219. I don't know. Again, I don't know. You want to own this one?
I don't have a choice.
Why?
Why? Because if I sell it, if I sell it, I'm only selling it for $29.
You take your $2.19 and buy another penny stock.
I only have a couple hundred of this. It's not even worth it.
So you take your $21.90.
take my $21 and go home.
Go to McDonald's. Get a.
No, I'm actually hopeful that the good news that was hidden in the bad news will actually.
If you buy the works at McDonald's, if you buy the works, the super duper Whopper together with the fries, together with the milkshake, you can't spend $21 at McDonald's.
That's true.
No matter what you buy or how much you eat.
Right. Even though I'm a double XL, you're right.
They don't sell. They don't sell beer in McDonald's.
Right.
So booze. Yeah. I don't think I can swallow anything that they sell. Maybe breakfast I could eat. Maybe like an English muffin they sell with something on it.
I rarely eat from there, but every time I do, I have this regret feeling. After
Kamal, I ordered a hamburger there, and last time I went in, I couldn't swallow it. I spit it out.
Yeah.
So we don't have a stock of the week this week, unless I give us.
I think Apellis would be my stock of the week.
Okay, we're going to make Apellis our stock of the week?
Yeah, but you would be my stock of the month.
Yeah, now you actually took a little bit of a hit recently, and it's just coming back.
Coming back, yeah. They don't go straight up.
Can I pick one?
Sure.
Wing, W-I-N-G.
Are you back in it?
Wing. Yeah, I've been swinging it. I've been making a couple $100 here, a couple $100 there.
All right, but maybe you should keep some of it if it looks.
Is this food or is this flight?
This one, last time I asked you what they do, and you said I don't know.
I still don't know.
You still
don't know.
Yeah.
Again, you're just playing off the chart, looking for a couple of bucks here and there.
Yeah.
Well, that's in the case. You look at mine, which is.
You really don't need to know what the. I mean, usually, even for a swing, I kind of know what the company does, but you don't really have to, I suppose. If you're going to play it like the casino, like roll the dice.
It's actually a food place, not an air flight.
It's
fast casual chicken.
Casual chicken, okay. What does casual chicken mean? They don't wear formal wear. The chicken.
Yeah, it's not like selling penguins, which
they wear Dr. J shirts instead of tuxedos.
Exactly, instead of tuxedos, like penguins do.
I just want to end with Apple. Can I end with Apple?
Yeah, you might as well. Might as well end with something sweet.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Zoom channel, and we're continuing. Apple. I said way back, Apple's going to 200, and I think that now it's going to 300. Raise my target for 2024. Apple at 300. Don't ask me why. I'm not sure whether it's provision or it's new markets, but they're going
because of the next season of shrinking.
They're going in one direction and one direction only. Buy the dip on Apple. You don't have to be smart to make money in the market. Buy any dip on Apple. Is nvta still going up? It's
annoying. It's annoying since I bailed.
Wow. I bailed at 389. I thought I was a smart guy.
Right.
Oh, well. That's it for today, right?
Yeah, we've gotten to the 35-minute mark.
We did that much.
Yep.
You know, we're gonna have to start charging people for this.
Just put
35 minutes of our wisdom. How much is that worth collectively?
Well, maybe the
Seriously.
24 cents that we were talking about before.
It's got to be worth at least 35 cents.
Okay.
35 cents times 10. How many subscribers do I have? 3,000? 2,000? I forget. How about a half a buck times 3,000? 1,500? Is it worth 1,500? I think it is, yeah. Indubitably says it's worth it. You know, some of these guys on YouTube, I try to watch them, you know, other finance, you know, stock gurus. Can't watch them. They have no clue. I mean, at least we admit when we have no clue, we say, you know, we have no clue.
Oh, right. You know,
But they don't admit to having no clue. They just
we predict stocks like we predict sports.
They know it all.
No, it's not predict. It's a question of what's reasonable. Common sense is the best sense in the market. Use your common sense, you can get by. Forget everything else. Right, Kamal? You have good
Yep.
common sense.
Sometimes.
All right, that's it. Common sense is the theme of the day. Ciao.
Take care, guys. Bye.
Bye.